Hey, what's up guys, it's Ronaldo here. So this video is going to focus on a racist incident that actually took place in my ward in Nelson Mandela Bay. So racism isn't just something that happens someplace else, it actually transpired within my ward on the 29th of December. The reason I've waited this long before making the video is because I wanted to get to the bottom of everything so that I could report accurately on what transpired. Now I'm going to play a video in which you can see the altercation that's taking place and what is being said within the video. So here we go.
You killed my motherfucking auntie. Yeah, fuck you, London. And your motherfucker fucking and you don't to say anything.
London is good to do it.
Oh, you don't know. Oh, you don't know Oranje. You don't know Oranje. You don't know Oranje. Who did you are? Oh, I'm telling you, I'm not going to do anything. We're going to wait for you outside here now. We're going to bring the whole township that your forefathers subjected us to. Motherfuckers. That you white immigrants who don't belong in this country. Fucking bastard children of wine and ribbon.
Let's go back to the right now.
You don't care about police. Motherfucking police, you send them as well. Police, hey, police, you are racist. Hey, police, you are racist. You don't belong here. You killed the motherfucker. You don't belong here. You can call as many federal things here. You're not fucking going anywhere. Fuck you.
Yeah, so there's a couple of things wrong in this video. Let's just ignore the swear words and just focus on the xenophobia, racism, hate speech and the threats, right? So the first thing is calling white people white immigrants. It's been 350 years. Can we perhaps get over that now? I mean, we are South African. You know, my ID document and passport says South African, just like every other person that is born in South Africa. So this white immigrant thing, it's really getting tired, especially in 2020. You know, there's no point in trying to bring that up. We are all immigrants to South Africa. So we can continue this attacking one another, saying, well, you came from the north and yeah, you came from the west. At the end of the day, we are all South Africans. So I don't understand the reasoning behind that. Then, of course, he also calls white people bastard children of Jan van Riebeeck. Now, I don't know whether this guy took history at school, but not every white person in this country are descendants of the Dutch, and more specifically Jan van Riebeeck. But this is me having intellectual conversation with somebody that clearly isn't intellectual, because they resort to racism, hate speech, xenophobia, and just random things that obviously want to belittle and insult people. It's also quite ironic that he calls people racists. You know, the guy that is stereotyping a specific race, belittling and insulting them, he is calling the white guy racist. You know, it blows my mind. And then he goes on to say that he will kill people, right? So there's a direct threat on somebody's life. And then he goes on to throw something at the person that's recording this video. So there's obviously assault that's taking place right there. So there's a couple of things that took place in this video that clearly shows that the idiots in this video is actually not the people that he is talking to. It is actually him and his friend. Now, after this video was recorded, the police did get called in and they arrested 3 individuals. So one of their friends were outside, also allegedly causing some problems and belittling and insulting people. So it wasn't just in the shop, they continued to belittle and insult people outside the shop as well. So they were arrested, they were released on 300 Rand bail each. Yeah, I'm not bullshitting you. These individuals that has threatened people's lives, you know, criminal injuria, hate speech, and clear assault by throwing something at somebody that could have seriously harmed them, 300 Rand bail. So all 3 of them are currently out on 300 Rand bail for everything that they've said here. So we'll see how all of this plays out, but if the bail is set at 300 Rand, then we clearly know how serious the court system takes racism, assault, criminal injuria, and the threat to seriously injure or kill somebody. Now, there's also one important thing that I would like to focus on, and that is the absolute lack of reporting by mainstream media as well as the outrage on social media. You know, people can lose their minds, and mainstream media can write numerous articles when Helen Ziller retweets a picture that says we need to stop with racial stereotyping, and then they can take that out of context and try and put words into people's mouths. But here's a video where the individual is uttering racist vitriol and making claims like that they're going to attack and kill somebody, as well as throwing shit at them. And for some reason, mainstream media can't report on this. And Twitter and Facebook can't expose this racists for their behavior, because, you know, Twitter was absolutely silent. This wasn't trending. There was one mainstream media outlet that reported on this a couple of days later, and that was News 24. But then they also had to lead with a headline that didn't clearly say that what this guy said was racist, or that he was threatening somebody's life, or that he was throwing something at him that could have seriously injured him. No, instead they went with this headline. So to end off this video, the media clearly demonstrated once again the double standards of reporting on racism in South Africa. And also clearly there was no outrage on social media, because the only time that they really want outrage is when it's fake outrage. When you've got a video that's 1 minute and 20 seconds of somebody being racist, xenophobic, threatening people, and literally throwing shit at them that can injure them, that's not important. It just blows my mind that with all the mainstream media outlets in this country, only one reported on this, and then they went with a piss poor headline that wasn't accurate as to what actually transpired. In actual fact, they went with the least offensive thing that was said. And then let's not even talk about social media, with millions of people that could have made this trend and condemned the actions of the people within this video, but instead they decided to leave quiet. Because hey, there is this narrative that black people can't be racist in this country. And if you ask Black Twitter to just apply the law equally, then you're asking too much. And that's basically all I've got to say. If you enjoy my content, then please consider becoming a member. You can do so by clicking the join button below. Also, please be sure to subscribe, and if you are subscribed, hit that bell icon so that you can be notified of my future uploads. Also, please be sure to drop a comment, let me know what you think, as well as smashing the like button. Let's see if we can get 1,555 likes, and that would represent that these individuals in this video are absolute idiots for the way that they acted, and that they need to face the full extent of the law. Lastly, please be sure to share this video with your friends and family, because that's literally the only way my message gets out there. Till later, cheers and peace out.